Hello students, in today's video class, we are going to discuss about app development, that is chapter 7, part 2. I had already discussed part 1, okay? Today we will discuss part 2. So the topic is some common apps and their uses, okay? Some common applications and their uses, which we can use in our smartphones. Educational apps, okay? The second one is social networking apps. The third one is entertainment apps, banking apps, e-commerce apps, okay? So educational apps, social networking apps, entertainment apps, banking apps, e-commerce apps, okay? So these are all the application softwares, okay? Or we can say in short apps, okay? Now let us discuss about these apps. Educational apps. By the help of these apps, the focus has completely shifted to e-learning. Now, what is e-learning? Learning on the internet. If you're learning anything on the internet, it is called as e-learning. Okay? Accumulating the knowledge from the internet is called as e-learning. So by the help of educational apps, now many students as well as many persons are educating themselves by the help of online tutorials, etc. Clear? Advantage of e-learning. What is the benefit? Okay, what is the benefit of e-learning? First one, we can learn at any time. Okay, according to our time, according to our convenience. Second, we can learn from anywhere. Yes or no? If we are at village, we can learn from there also. If we are in our home, we can learn from there also. Third advantage of e-learning is we can do the revision repeatedly. We can do the revision repeatedly. Yes or no? So these are the advantages of e-learning. Now, educational apps provide new learning methods. Okay. Suppose if you know one way of solving a problem. So there are various educational apps. Okay. They will teach you or they will let you know about various methods of solving the same problem. That is why we say educational apps provide new learning methods. We get new learning methods, okay? These apps help the students to build their own way to understand the concepts. Clear? These apps provide the environment where parents and teachers can communicate about the development of the child. Okay, your child is developing or not. Okay, your child is improving or not. We can tell the parents. Okay. So these apps help us to communicate with the parents, and the parents can communicate with the teachers by the help of these apps, okay, educational apps. Now, what are the examples of educational apps? There are many examples. I have chosen these examples. eVidyarthi app, okay, Extra Mark app, Google Classroom app, etc. There are various educational apps, okay, which you can download from Play Store. Okay. Then let us discuss about social networking apps. Okay, social networking apps. Now the name itself is social networking. Networking means connecting each other. Networking means connecting each other. Social means related with society. So in society, many persons are there. So in order to communicate, okay, these apps help. So social networking apps have made the communication process very easy. Okay, we can communicate to the other person from anywhere, okay, by the help of these apps. So through social networking apps, we can post photos, videos, and view updates. Examples of social networking apps are Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, etc. Okay, now let us discuss about Facebook. Okay, this is the logo of Facebook. You might be knowing this. Who is this? Tell the name. Yes, you're correct. Mark Zuckerberg, owner of Facebook. Okay, owner of Facebook. See how young he was when he became the owner of Facebook. Okay, he was the founder as well as owner of Facebook. It has more than 2 billion monthly active users, 2 billion monthly active users. We need to create an account in Facebook, and after that only we can share, comment, view updates, and perform various other activities. It was initially desktop based. So what is the meaning of desktop based? Desktop based means on computer we were using Facebook, but now it is available in the form of app. So we can use Facebook app in mobile also. Yes or no? Now WhatsApp. The owner of WhatsApp now, the owner of WhatsApp is Mark Zuckerberg only. It has more than 1.2 billion active users. It was initially text based. What is the meaning of text based? Only for sending text messages it was used. Okay, only for sending text messages WhatsApp was used. But nowadays we can make audio and video calls using WhatsApp. Twitter. Who is the owner of Twitter? Jack Dorsey. Okay, he is the owner of Twitter. It is used to tweet and follow people. What is the meaning of tweet? We can just write our views regarding anything, regarding any current issues. Okay, so we can post it and we can follow people and we can see their tweets also. Initially, tweet was restricted to 140 characters, means maximum you can use 140 characters to write your views. But now Twitter has removed the restrictions. We can use as many characters as we want. Okay. Then let us discuss about entertainment apps. These apps allow us to watch television shows, games, movies, and various other programs. We can also listen to songs using these apps, yes or no? So the name itself, entertainment apps, means what? The apps or application softwares which help us in entertainment, in getting entertainment. So these apps are called as entertainment apps. So examples of social networking, no. This is just a printing mistake. Okay, this is just a printing mistake. Examples of entertainment apps. Examples of entertainment apps. entertainment. Entertainment apps. Okay. Yes, examples of entertainment apps is Gaana app, Hotstar app, etc. Okay, so this is the logo of Gaana app and this is the logo of Hotstar app. Okay. E-commerce apps. What is e-commerce? Tell, what is e-commerce? Any kind of business which is done online is called as e-commerce. Selling of products, buying of products, this is called as e-commerce. So it may be defined as business activities for buying or selling of products, services, and any information through electronic means, which mainly includes the use of internet. Okay, we can buy or we can sell products. Now, what is the meaning of services? Services means, suppose for example, you have purchased a laptop. Okay, now if there is some kind of defect in your laptop, okay, so you can call the customer care and one person will go to your home and he or she will give you the service. Okay, or via online he or she will guide you, means he or she is giving you service, for that he or she will charge. That is called as buying or selling of services or any information. Clear? Now examples of e-commerce apps are Flipkart, Amazon, etc. So these are the logos of Flipkart and Amazon. There are various e-commerce apps. Okay, I have chosen Flipkart and Amazon also. Okay. Hello students, here I will show you how we can download the apps from Play Store. Okay, you can see here, where is that Assistive Touch? Wait 1 minute. ASSIS Assistive Touch, this one. Yes. Now listen. So this is the logo of Play Store. Okay, this is the logo of Play Store. Just click here. Okay. Now this is the search box. Okay, this is the search box. Click here and you can type anything. Suppose for example Google Maps. Okay, Google Maps. Click here. Now here you will get the install button. Okay, here you will get the install button. You can see the size of this application 80 KB. Okay, and the ratings and all sort of other things are also available. If I click on this install button, so it is getting installed. Okay, see, you can see the message installing. So it got installed. Now we are getting two buttons, uninstall and open. If you are getting these two buttons, uninstall and open, it means the application has been installed in your system, that is mobile system. Okay, now you can open it and use the application. Okay, so this is how we can download or install any application or any app from the Play Store. Clear? Okay.